Section 11.2 is on compound interest. Here's the formula for compound interest. P is still your principal, that's still how much you're starting with. R is still your percentage rate as a decimal. T is still your time in years. A is called the compound amount or the future value. This is your principal plus your interest. Okay, so none of those have changed. The only thing new in this equation is this N. Okay, what compound interest means is that instead of doing it once a year, at the end of a month, at the end of a quarter, at the end of 6 months, whatever the time period is that they specify, they're going to either add your interest onto your loan or add interest into a savings account or something to that effect. And so this is the one new piece in this section that gets added. Here are some of the numbers that we can use. N again is the number of times compounded per year. It's how many times that money is put back into that account or onto that loan. Annually, N is 1. If we let N equal 1, we get the formula that we had yesterday. A equals P times 1 plus R to the T. Okay, that's nothing new. Semi-annually is twice a year. Quarterly is 4 times a year. Monthly is 12 times a year. And then daily again, unless they specify otherwise, is 360 days a year. They're going by that 12 months times 30 days or 360 days. Okay. If you're looking in the book, examples 1 and 2, they do them very long, drawn out, archaic. I'm just going to jump right to example 3. Okay. So, and I'm going to do check your progress 3. So it says calculate the future value of $2,500 earning 9% interest compounded daily for 4 years. So here's my formula. And I keep putting this in parentheses. If you look in the book, that won't be in parentheses. But for those of you that have the old style calculator, that has to be in parentheses. If you use a caret to make that as an exponent and you don't put that in parentheses, you will get your answer wrong. Okay? So we are starting with $2,500, 9%. So my percentage rate is 0.09. Compounded daily, so N is 360, and for 4 years. And we can take that whole thing and stick that whole thing in our calculator all at once. So I have 2,500 times 1 plus 0.09 divided by 360, and inside the parentheses right here, I don't need any extra parentheses. But on my calculator, because mine is old, when I put that caret in there, I have to put a parentheses around 360 times 4. And so the amount in the account is going to be $3,583.16. So if a person asked, okay, what is my interest? I would take that minus the 2,500, which was my principal. And so my principal again was 2,500. My interest is this minus the 2,500, or the $1,083.16. All right, and I'm going to jump to check your progress 4. How much interest is earned in 6 years on $8,000 deposited in an account paying 9% interest compounded monthly? So how much interest is earned? So we still have to find that amount. We're starting with $8,000. My percentage rate happens to be 9% again. They're not getting very original. This is compounded monthly, so that means that N is going to be 12, and this is for 6 years. So if I plug all of that in my calculator, I have $13,700.42. So that is the amount in my account, which means my principal when I started was $8,000. So my interest is going to be this minus my $8,000, which is going to give me $5,700.42.